Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to create this wonderful little kitty card from the Kitty Hugs collection with Spellbinders and Stampendous. Now this is a slimline card I made with the Frans frames. You'll want to pick these frames up. They're just wonderful. They're scalloped. They've got this beautiful, I don't know what to call that edge right there to add to the front of your cards. I've cut some pattern paper with it. I've got all my die cuts ready and we're going to put that card together in just a second. Let me go over what I've used. So here's the Frans frames. So it has this wonky kind of shape there, which I think is so awesome when you put solid cardstock underneath it. Then here's a bunch of ovals stitched and scalloped. I used the three largest sizes to put together this card. Of course, there's way more in the collection. Let me show this to you while we're together. I think I showed it on the first video, but I have an idea with the hexagons and the bear and the honey pot. Here's another oval. Then here are rectangles, 2 hexagons. You get this is like a postage stamp with a little square one inside. Isn't that cute? I love that. I absolutely love that. And the hexagons. This is more on the rectangles. And then here are way more ovals. Okay, so 6 ovals you get. So this is a really, really great set to have in your collection. Now remember, the way my things are packaged, they are samples. So yours will come in the beautiful packaging that Stampendous and Spellbinders do. Now here are the rectangles, and it's got that wonky edge, and then one in the center that's straight for the sentiment. I think that's awesome to layer even 3 pieces there to even put a sentiment. There's so much to do with that set. I'm going to do, like I said, I have an idea in my head with the hexagons, and the bears have a little honey pot that I've got to use, so I've got to use that one. You guys are going to love it. Okay, so Frans frames, and whoops, I forgot to put this one back in. And then the kitty dies, which they are just so stinking cute. Let me get these things out of the way. And to make my kitty, my white kitty, I just did this little, I just put the little face in there and let it emboss the kitty right here. Okay, that's how that was cut. So you just put them together like this on your paper and send it through, and it embosses the face. Now if you didn't want to have an embossed face, you would send it through like this and then go ahead and use your stamp set. Look at their little faces, are so cute. I love this one. Isn't that adorable? I'm going to do some cards with stamping the faces. When I first got this, I just started working with the die cuts. Okay, and then I've used, of course, the kitty dies right here. And I've used the accessory dies. You will want to add this to your order, because with every single card I've made, I have used these accessories. Isn't that cute? Little paws, big warm heart. Love it. That's just cute. Okay, let's talk about my measurements for this card. So I have it, the white is, because it's slimline, this is what I did. It's 8.5 by 8, scored at 4. Put the 8" at the top and score it at 4, okay? So this is 8.5 by 8, or I'm sorry, 8.5 by 8, scored at 4 with the 8" at the top to score it at 4, okay? Because this is the 8.5" right here. And then the outside layer of this is like a navy cardstock, is 8 1/4 by 3 3/4. The rest of it is absolutely all die cut. Those are the only measurements. So again, the base is 8.5 by 8, scored at 4, with the 8" part of the cut of the base of the card at the top when you score it, okay? Because you want that to be even. And then the outside layer, whatever color you'd like. This just happened to match the pattern paper that I was using. 8 1/4 by 3 3/4. And I don't have any slimline envelopes. I'll have to get some. And then I'll decorate a card, an envelope for this. All right, now on this one, when I started to design, I had an opening here like I had done on a card before, and I thought about slipping the kitty in there, but then I started putting the kitty together, and I really like the kitty on the outside. So the only thing you have to do is cut out of the largest scalloped. Just cut a piece of whatever solid cardstock that you're using, okay? And then let's just go ahead and attach this to the outside. So it makes it look like there's a window. It also gave me a little place. I didn't put black eyes behind my kitty. I have blue eyes, and I even put blue behind the little mouse. I just used this navy. So right there. And let's go ahead and mount this onto our navy piece, and use any kind of pattern paper that you have. Let's go ahead, put that on there. It is such a cold, I can't believe this weather. When I'm filming this, it's the 7th of June, and well, right now it's evening, and it is so cold and rainy out. Look how pretty that is. It's a fantastic day to craft. I've done a couple of videos today and did a bunch of admin work and that kind of thing. It's a good day to do that. You know, I don't want to be outside. I should be cleaning the house, but I'm not. But I said, ooh, rainy day, let's craft all day. I have done this all day, which is fantastic. Look how cute that is. Look at those layers. Isn't that fun just to layer something up? Now that gives you the illusion that it's kind of cut and it's, you know, through, but it's not. It's just on top. Okay, let's go ahead and let's finish the inside of our card. So I have the stitched die and then a smaller scalloped right there. Very simple. And I think I need to cut another mouse. I really do. Okay, so we can do that, right? I'll just get some innocent pink out and we will cut a little mouse real quick. So I'm just going to put that in the center right there. Just give it a little bit of character on the inside of the card. You could write all over this card. I made a little mouse here and I put a little piece of blue, navy blue cardstock behind to give him a blue eye, him or her. A little blue eye. I could have sworn I had enough Mises cut. And I'm going to put that right down here in this corner. But I guess I didn't. Unless it's under something. Does not look like it. Okay. So let's just do that really quick. Let me get my die out right here, and yeah, I have the little piece cut for the eye, or ripped out for the eye. I just don't have my little guy cut there. Okay. It always makes crafting fun, right? Especially when you're doing a video, and I'm not one to just stop. I just keep going. So, like you're here with me, right? Like we're in the craft room together. I've always done my videos like that. I've done voiceovers before. I like them. But I just really kind of like to get right here with you guys, just us, and have fun. There we go. And if I make a mistake, you know, or I forget something, it doesn't take 2 seconds just to fix it, right? There we go. Notice I moved that magic mat in for everything. I love it. I am using Gina K's Innocent Pink. I found that that's my new favorite pink, for sure. I love her paper. I love her inks and I love her paper. I have to admit that. Okay, there we go. Now we're caught back up, right? Kind of. Have to put the little blue eye on the back of it. So I just take a little bit of glue and just go like around the eye. I just take my tip and spread it a little bit. You don't need much. And I just seriously, look at this, guys. I just ripped a piece of it, okay? Didn't cut or anything. I just put it back here so that, and make sure that it doesn't show through the front. And if you have any glue that oozes through, I just take my little tool, work it out. And there's our mouse. So sweet. So we have to put a heart on our mouse. All of these little teeny tiny hearts come in the kitty right here collection, in the die collection. I sure appreciate everyone ordering. Thank you so much for clicking on my links. Thank you. And we'll put this little guy right here. Cute. Let's pop him up right here with some foam. Anything you have will do. A little strip, little anything. Just as long as it pops up, right? And my fingers can't get that off. The back off. You just stick the, sometimes they're, you know, they're just stuck because they're adhesive. I just stick the tip of it in there and pick it up, and it usually picks them right off. Okay, I want to put my little mouse down first because that will help me with the relationship of my kitty. So let's go ahead and do the kitty. Now see how normally I would put a little black strip behind the eyes, but because I'm going to place my kitty about here, it's going to have blue eyes anyway, so I think that's adorable. I've already cut the ears and the little cheeks and the nose. So let me go ahead, let's go ahead and put these on. Cheeks, nose, cheek. This little tool I got from Simon Says Stamps. I'll link it for you below. I really like it. I like the way it picks things up. I like the way it feels in my hand, and I like the tip on the, I like the whole tool. Right there. And a little pink nose. Whoop. Go upside down with that. There we go. Look at that little face. How didn't that just come alive when I put all these little die cuts on here? Just like that. Glad I looked in the camera. That was off a little bit. Okay. Now, I want to do a little stamping on with the paws. So I'm going to use some dark GINA K carnation, dark carnation. And because I'm on photopolymer, I'm just going to get a little pad here. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp some paws. Right here. Right there. Cute. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and get, now that was GINA K's ink. I have this from Pink Fresh Studio called, oh, I want to use Sapphire. I was going to use Stargazer, it's very dark, but I think I'm going to use Sapphire. And I have this little piece cut out. This is the envelope in the accessories. So I cut one out of the Innocent Pink, and now I cut one out of the white. And I'm going to go ahead, oh, you know what? No, I want to use my Misty. Because, just in case I don't get it inked up enough, let's just put that right there. And that, get my little stamp. So cute. Little paws, big warm heart. So sweet. Make sure that I have it going the right way. Okay, grid, like it. I love that. Good. Pick it up. Oh, so pretty. Oh, that doesn't even need another. No, that does not need another stamp. That looks perfect. I like that. And that's Pink Fresh Studio ink. So I try a little bit, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. But I'm really in love with GINA K's ink. I'll say that. Now let's go ahead back to our kitty and let's put its little bow tie on. Let's dress her up. Just like that. See, and the more that you add to this, the more fun it is. Do you see what I did? I stamped white paws. I want to put pink paws on. That's okay. We'll restamp them, right? Let me get the dark carnation back. Now, in another video, I showed how I cut these paws out. Very, very simple. Whoop, let me get a pad. So I guess we could have white paws and pink feet too, which would look cute. But I really want pink paws because of the blue. Okay, there we go. Now, how I did the hands, the paws, and the little feet here is I took the die, if you didn't see the video yet, I took the die and where the hands are right here, okay, I just put it on some pink cardstock and cut it out. And then there's a line that it makes here, like a embossed line, and that's where I snipped it to make these. And that's how I got the size that they are, because I cut them. You can see the line right here, okay? There's like an embossed line there. The feet, I did the same thing. I took a little piece of cardstock, whoops. Well, let's do this before we have a disaster. I'll stamp, yeah, and we stamped. So I took the feet and I just like put them here, put the cardstock right behind it, and then it cut it out straight. And it cut the little feet out perfectly. So they look adorable too. We'll put those on in just a second, but just put a piece of cardstock there and just cut them out. They'll come out individual and it'll look really cute. So let's go, and that's what I did with these. So they just make little pink toes. I know Miss Jingles has the pads of her paws are pink. She's a wreck. She's my little kitty. I have other kitties, but she's Miss Jingles. And now see how nice and even that this is because of the way that that was cut using just a part of the die, okay? And I do it on another video. I just didn't want to. Now this is stinking adorable with the white paws. And it can go right there. But I really like the pink ones. Yeah, let's put the pink over it. So just like that. It's nice that we can have a choice, right? Yes, but my little kitty, Miss Jingles, and I know you guys all have your special pets. She is definitely a little sassy diva. My daughter, though, has a husky that's a little sassy diva. And honest to goodness, you have to do what the dog wants or you can't live. That's it. We're gonna put the tail on right here. That's so funny, right? I was afraid if I got the, and the dog would have been great to get too, but I got my maximum, you know, like we are asked. It gives us a list and it says like pick 3 items, you know, or pick 4 items, whatever it says like that. So this was my pick, but there is a puppy set. That's what I wanted to say. Let's go ahead and put some, our little hearts here. And, you know, from just a plain piece, I say this all the time, from a plain piece of white cardstock, look at how sweet we made her. Isn't she adorable? Miss Jingles is black and white with pink pads and a little pink nose. And pink ears. So right there's our kitty. Oh my goodness, so stinking sweet. So I want my kitty to go here. We're going to put some foam on the kitty. So we'll just put it all over. cut them in half if I need to here. And one here. And let's see. Cut a couple pieces for the ears. Paws. Paws. Okay. 2 ears and 2 paws. Right here. Good. I found, I say this in like every time I use this, I found these adhesive sheets of adhesive when I was cleaning out my craft room. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have so much foam squares now because I knew I was going to use them and cut them. Let's see, that one's good, that one's good. I have to test them. Bet you guys do the same thing. All right. Now let's bring the kitty right here in. Actually, I want a little one right there on that tail. Just a teeny tiny. Right there. So it can get supported also. Good. And we want blue eyes and at a little sassy angle. Cute. Right there. All right, now let's make our present. This is so cute. Oh, I forgot to even put gems on that one. Okay. Oh, I wonder if that little heart would look cute right there. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, how sweet. I'll have to cut another heart, or I'll put a gem on the other one, but very sweet. Okay, now I cut this comes out of the accessory kit. Okay, these 3. So does the bow. The bow right here. This is the envelope, so you cut it separate, all right, from this. If you cut this on the inside, it's going to cut like a frame out, which is really fantastic if you want to use it as a frame and put a little picture behind it or something. But to do it like this, I suggest you not put this in the inside and let this be solid, and then cut this out of either the same color paper or different. As you see, I did the pink. So I'm just going to fold on the score lines, and I'm going to leave one up and only fold 3. I had been folding all 4 of them, but I don't want a line here. Use a little bit on my bone folder there. Okay. And now I'm going to glue these down, and I want the sides in first. I like that mitered edge right there. I like that look. I am shocked at this weather, how cool it is in June. I haven't even been swimming yet. My grandson's been in twice, but he jumps in from the deck because I just have this little above the ground pool. And he jumps in from the deck and screams, and he's like, "Oh, it's cold." He gets used to it, but I had a laugh the other day. I was like, "Are you sure?" "Yeah, it's so good." But that's okay when you're 12 and you're a boy, right? I sat out in the sun. Maybe you can tell I'm a little tan, so that was nice. I sat out there with him. Okay, let's put this on the front, and now this. Okay. This makes a little pocket right here. So we want to leave that little pocket because we have our... Isn't that adorable? We have our little message, our little sentiment to put in there. So here you just want to put glue on 3 sides. And I have to always say this because I cannot tell you how many of these I have had to take apart with my little spatula, kind of getting inside in the middle of it there and lifting it up because I'm like, oh, I glued it down again. So now with this little envelope, you want to use the piece right here that's again in the accessory kit. It's the long one, okay? And there are score lines to help. Right, oops. There, right there. Okay, so I'm going to come right in here, put that right there, and this one here. Now this I definitely want to glue down, okay? So I'm going to kind of open it up, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there. Gluing down one side is just fine. It's plenty to hold it. Now I'm going to put my little bow. You could pop it up or glue it down. I glued them down just to, because I'm popping everything else up. Isn't that cute? Now let's decide. Do I want the heart here? Because that's just like, let me take a look at this. Oh, I just think that's cute. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay. So ours is special that we've made together. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. Now I leave this free because I just think it's interactive. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. Now we can put some, I'm just sitting here thinking, I probably shouldn't leave it all the way free. I love that though. But yeah, I think I will put some foam on it to secure it down. I'm just afraid that it would fall off, be lost, maybe get torn. So I will secure it down, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And now let's put some of these on here. Just using up my stash. I swore I wasn't allowed to order any more glue, and I ordered GINA K's Connect. How funny. It's like you're not allowed to unless when you're down to 2 bottles, then you can. And I couldn't resist. Let's bring this in. Let's bring this over. Oh, this is adorable. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll tell you what, on this one, I will cut another heart and put it here because that's just too cute. And let's go ahead and add some gems. Everything is linked below for you if you'd like to place an order. And like I said, I sure do appreciate that. And I hope that you've enjoyed this little series with these kitties and the bears, although I have more to do. I'm doing more. Oh, let's put a rhinestone right in the center of that heart. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. So yes, I have more to do with it. I have other ideas, and I know they're all going to be cute as buttons. I have an idea with the honey pot I want to do next, and the hexagon. I said that, didn't I? Let's see, should we put, ooh, she got a pedicure. How sweet. Give her a pedicure. There. Then I'm just going to put a medium and a little right here. And let's get another medium and a little right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta get another one. Ooh, right there. In our mouse. And like I said, I'm just gonna, as soon as I click that camera off, I'm going to cut a heart for there. Let me put 2 more over here, because I like my cards to be done when I finish my videos. A lot of times that's too is what takes time, is that I finish everything. Oh my goodness, isn't this adorable? Okay, so it's a cute little collection, right? It couldn't be any sweeter or cuter. And that is our card. I love that blue heart with the rhinestone in the middle of it. Just adorable. And she got a pedicure. All right. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in, watching. Please subscribe to my channel. And again, I want to thank you guys so much for clicking my links and ordering through any of my links that I have down there. Thanks a bunch, and have a great afternoon or evening. And if you decide to order this set, I hope you make this card. It really came out cute. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.